you're going to be doing. I think that's awesome. I think
it's exciting.
That'll be a cool deal. And hopefully they will pick up the phone and we will talk to our next guest, hopefully. Yeah, maybe. It says that it's calling them, and we'll see if they pick up the phone, maybe. I don't know. Let's see.
Here we go.
Hey! How are you? Uh-oh.
Super loud in there.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. How are you, my friend?
Not bad, not bad. You're the I forget your name already.
Jiggy Jag, and I've got the lovely and talented and always on time Samantha Lavelle.
Nice.
She is always on time. I'm the one that's always late. So it makes a perfect little tag team here on the Sunday radio show.
Yeah, no, there you go.
You guys are fine. You're fine. I actually just had to. We actually have a practice space in the back, and we have a merch store in the front of our studio.
That's awesome.
I just went through like a couple of doors, and now I'm out front, so I can actually hear you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, did you guys want to do this on the phone, or do you want to do this on Skype? It's totally your call. We can do whatever.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I've got a laptop in the other room.
Okay.
So, which Skype do you use?
What?
Is it just on Messenger or?
What we use is the old Skype, just traditional Skype program. But since we've got you on the phone, why don't we just keep you here instead of going through all the mess and all the nonsense? And you sound fine, so we're just gonna go ahead and go with it, my friend. So tell me and Samantha a little bit about your band and everything.
Well, we're a 6-piece. Yeah, we're a 6-piece band, so we got 2 singers.
Okay.
They complement each other pretty well, and 2 guitars, bass, and drums. Our drummer is fantastic, and or I think he is anyway. And we live in the backwoods of Harmony, Maine, like out in the middle of nowhere, and we just have fun with it.
Awesome. We are chatting with Thy Enemy today here on our Sunday radio broadcast. We are live as live can get on 990 WBOB in Rhode Island and also kjagradio.com. I've got the lovely and talented Samantha Lavelle with us today, and we have got the guys from Thy Enemy joining us here on our program. So you guys got together.
Actually in the other room playing music, so I'm going to have to go snag them.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. So you guys started in 2018. Tell me a little bit about what got the band started.
Well, it's kind of a funny story. It was actually Facebook, believe it or not, that brought us all together in a strange way. But one of my other friends that comes up here and plays frequently on the weekends had made a post, with a picture jamming out in Harmony, Maine. And a few days later, our drummer, Gary Porter, happened to see that post and said, holy, I live right down the street from there. And the rest is kind of history. Me and Gary, hooked up and started jamming a little bit. And then we ended up coming across other people, and it all worked out really well.
Awesome. So you guys... How would you describe your sound of music to folks that have never heard you guys before?
Well, I'm not sure what sub-genre, I guess you would say, to put us in. We're just a heavy metal band. We like to play all different stuff. Our sound is, I guess, kind of deathcore, or that's what people say, or metalcore a little bit. But I consider us just to be a heavy metal band, and we just play, what we feel like putting out. So
awesome.
Trying to be as creative as we can and move forward.
It is the band Thy Enemy. They're with us today here on 990 WBOB. Also, kjagradio.com. You can also find us at jiggyjaguar.com. And Samantha, how can people find you, my friend?
Oh, well, they can find me on Instagram as Samantha_LEAV, Facebook as Samantha Lavelle, Twitter as Samantha LEAV. They can also just type my name on the lovely Google search as Samantha Lavelle, and everything will pop
Everything
up.
will pop up.
I
That's
am
awesome.
Google verified now.
That is awesome. So, so thy enemy. Talk to us a little bit about this this EP and everything that you guys have out there.
Well, I'm stick you on speakerphone here.
No problem, no problem. Tell us about the EP, guys. Tell us all about the EP here. We're live, and we want to know about your EP, man.
The EP, man, I'll tell you, the EP was awesome to record, man. I'll tell you that. It was our first time with, well, half these guys had never really been in a recording studio before. The other half had, and we just gave her the grease, buddy. We gave her the grease, and we're pretty happy with the way the EP came out, man.
That's awesome. So Samantha, jump in there. I know you probably got some questions for these guys.
Oh, well, I like the term that you gave for the grease. That's a very good term. Any given Sunday, I tell you. Are you guys looking forward to getting back into some live shows?
100%, man. You know, our money's made on live shows, and, you know, for us, it's not really about the money, but that helps us get back and forth to shows and renting stuff. And when things break down, I mean, it's not free, you know. So we've been sitting on a bunch of merchandise over, like, the past year, which we'd really like to sell. But on the flip side, here in Maine, we have been, we're now able to play with 50% open music venues. So let's step forward. So we are actually going to play our first show back April 17th.
Oh,
Wow.
good. That's great.
So we're right around the corner, just like Little Jack Horner.
Yes,
awesome.
I know that's right. That is right around the corner. But you know
Right
what?
around the corner. We're definitely looking forward to getting back out there. That video will be up on YouTube. It's just going to be nice, dude. It's nice. I mean, the Rona's the Rona, and we had to do what we had to do to get through it. But, man, I'll take 50% over 0% any day of the week with capacity of people.
I know that's right. And plus having that merch out there, that's very important too, because that's a moneymaker. Yeah.
It's a real money maker. By the way, we take PayPal, Cash App.
All of that. That's right. That's right. Do you guys sell it online? Do you sell the merch online?
We do at thyenemy.com. We actually have our own domain. It's wild. Like, we're actually doing it the right way.
Yeah,
We have Storefront tier as well, which you can get. Yeah, you can get hoodies made up with our logos and stuff like that. But it's not like we have them on hand or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You can always mess with the band as well. Thy Enemy.
We got like 3 or 4 different logos out there.
Yeah, we got a bunch of merchandise. I mean, we have beer koozies, we have dog tags, we have ashtrays, we have pop sockets for the back of your phone, we have, of course, we have shirts, we have coasters to put your drink down on. You got to put that drink down, put your beer on that. I mean, we got 19 different merch items, and we really like to sell them.
Well, you just a one-stop shop then. Okay.
Oh, we don't mess around. Listen, our album's not cheap. We're not spending like $400 on a 5-song album. We're dropping about $5,000 to record our new full length, so it's no joke. So any amount of money will help.
I feel that.
That is fantastic. So, where do you guys, you know, get your musical influences or anything from?
Well, that's actually really interesting. By the way, this is Jordan, one of the vocalists.
We're passing the phone around like a big fat doobie.
Well, instrumentally, it's interesting because instrumentally, there's quite the age diversity in the band. There used to be more so, but we range from the ages of 29 to, I believe, 50.
Yeah, 50 words.
Welcome, Al.
Yeah, we go from the late 20s to the 50s.
But with that, though, in mind, like, the reason why I brought this up with musical influences, there's a lot of thrash metal influences, the type of music that we each as musicians were influenced by growing up. And then when it comes to me, like vocally, I grew up when death metal was really big. That's when I was in high school in the late 2000s. Deathcore.
The baby. Jordan's the baby of the band. The baby. I love him.
So it's interesting, but like we find a way to make it mix. It's very thrashy, along with some metalcore influences, and really, really heavy breakdowns. And I try to incorporate some beat-down hardcore vocals, along with hardcore vocals, along with highs from deathcore and lows from deathcore.
That's awesome. So Samantha, you have been involved with music for, good Lord, since I guess as my good friend Brother Ken used to say, ever since God was a baby. These guys are fun. Have you ever interviewed anybody that's been as fun as these guys?
Oh yeah, I've interviewed a whole cast of characters. I had one person who was so excited to get on the interview that because I use StreamYard on my platform,
yes,
and you have to send them a link, right?
Yes.
He was so excited. He was thinking that he had to send everybody the link to see it. I'm like, no, honey, it streams live on all of our platforms. So one guy jumped in on the interview just randomly. I thought we were hacked at first.
That's awesome.
Listen. When the fun stops, the music's over. When you stop having fun, it's the music stops.
That's right. Awesome. That's right. Awesome.
No, my finger just quit. No, I'm just kidding.
So, tell us a little about your some of your songs, because we're going to play some of your music here in a few.
Well, the first one I can tell you about would be Call of the Void. That's basically, you ever been riding down the road and just had a thought, not that you would do it, had a thought in your head that was like, if I just whipped the car into the trees, I could end it all right now. That is the void calling you. That is the call of the void. That's how it was best explained to me.
Wow.
Just not that I do that, but if you ever just had that thought going down the road at 55 and said, if I just whip this wheel into the trees, I'd be dead. That's the void calling you.
Wow. That's a pick-me-up on a Sunday.
It's an empty space here.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we are going to do this. I am going to put you guys on hold. I will be back with you guys and Samantha here in just a few moments. We are going to play the song Call of the Void, and it's here on your big broadcast right now.
Why was it worth it? I wasn't never ends. There is different voices inside my head, always screaming, where will we end up in this end? Will I still breathe? There is different voices inside my head, always screaming, where will we end up in the end? Will I still breathe? This burning
That is Call of the Void. Holy sh... Wow. Okay, we are going to go back to these guys. Holy smokes, that was quite the song. I feel like I've got tire tracks over the top of me after listening to that. I just got ran over. Wait.
Is that Call of the Void?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good one.
The Call of the Void wanted me to grab myself and throw myself out the window. Good Lord, that was quite the deal. So
exactly how we want you to feel.
Oh, wow.
Great.
Not really. We want you to do anything wild, but we want you to know that the void will always be calling.
Jesus.
Lord.
Well, you know,
4 years now.
we were talking about the fact that Samantha's going to be hosting a red carpet event on July 3rd, and she has got a security guard and a bodyguard to make sure that the Call of the Void doesn't show up. So we.
That's the thing. You never know when it's going to show up.
That's right. That's right.
Like a thief in the night.
Well, like a thief in the night. That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Samantha Lavelle with us today. Of course, these guys are amazing. Thy Enemy is with us here in our program. And I guess as we wrap up here with you guys, how do we find you guys on social media, buy your music, get involved with what you're doing? We want to sell some merch here, baby.
Yes, we have all kinds of merch. Anybody can just message the band, go on Facebook, just look up Thy Enemy, shoot us a message if you want something. We also have all kinds of social media sites. I mean, there's just too many to mention. So you can pretty much find us anywhere.
That's great. That's great. Well, you guys are fantastic, and thanks for doing this, guys. You guys are great.
Oh, thank you. We like to play music. We like to have a good time, and it's all for the fans. We like people to hear us, and we want more people to hear us. And we're trying to branch out as much as we can.
Good stuff.
You want a hard copy of the CD, just hit us up at www.thyenemy.com, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You guys are the king of marketing, by the way. I love that. And thanks for doing this, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Have yourself a wonderful Sunday.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, man, and keep it metal.
Definitely.
See you later.
There they go. Thy Enemy. Wow. Quite the